Hello, how are you? I was told today that you and I will be receiving a catalogue from heaven. Can you imagine? Can you hear it? Wow, what is this? Oh, here's a letter. Wow, it's a catalogue of options. What is this about? Let's have a look. Well, oh look, here are different subcategories. Here is a subcategory of, look at this one. Do you want to have lots of debt, little debt, or no debt? All you have to do is just pick and choose. Well, of course I want to know that. What about you? Here is another one. It is called, where do you want to live? Oh yes. Is it street 598 Sydney Road? Or 5 acres and 1-story home with 6 bedrooms? Or would you like to live in 123 London Road in Texas? Ooh, 15 acres, 20 stalls with horses. Oh, there's so many options. Would you like to drive a Tesla? Would you like to drive a Chevrolet, and which color? The options are huge. Welcome to my channel. What are we going to talk about today? And why am I dressed so fancily? Today is your day to pick from your catalogue of options. Tell me one thing. Is it the good or the bad who will survive a catastrophe? What do you think? Or is it the ones who are prepared? This is a true story. A schoolgirl was there on one of the beaches. She noticed the water receding, and there were hundreds of people at that beach. She informed her parents that she had learned at school what that means, and that a lot of water was coming, a tsunami. She saved all those people on that beach. Do you think that they were saved because they were good or bad, or because they were prepared? It's the same with business and anything else in life. What do you think? Is a person who has all the perfect circumstances, who's always lucky, who always turns everything to gold, who has money, is he or she the one who is successful? Or is it a person who never makes it, never makes any money online, doesn't have money to spend on investments or anything like that? You know, it's the good and the bad. Or is it the one who is prepared? What do you think? It is always the person who is prepared. And this is the most important video you are going to watch in this series of 7 steps. 7 steps to freedom. It is very important to know where you are going. That's the most important. You need to know where you are going to. When you go on vacation or on any kind of trip, even when you go to work, what is it that you need to know? You know where to go exactly. Not just, oh, I'm going to this suburb. No. You know the number of the house, you know the street name, you know which suburb and in which city or town you are going to. You know exactly where you go. You don't just type into the GPS and go, oh, let's go to New York, or let's go to Biloxi, or let's go to Rome. You are putting in the correct address because you want to get there without stress, on time. There is no difference in anything else in your life. Same with online business. And what we are doing today is going through the catalog of options, because these options are always there for you at all times. How is that possible? Our mind, our brain that holds our mind, has been created for achievement. This is something most people have not been told. Achievement, what does that mean? That can mean anything. Achieving to get yourself a coffee in the morning, achieving to make yourself breakfast in the morning, that is achievement. You have put your mind to it and you achieved it. And it's the same with business. There is no difference. Absolutely none. So we have to understand that we have to control our mind. We can't just go, oh, I just want to make money. Here is $1. That's more money. That's not a goal. That's like putting into the GPS, oh, I just want to go wherever. No. We want to now make sure that our mind knows exactly where it's going financially, so that the mind can focus on that goal, very specific goal, so that you can attain the financial success that you are looking for. That's the whole point of this video. How do we achieve that? That's very simple. You do it by taking action, by asking yourself first, what do you really want? You see, most people say, I want a business. I want to earn money and I want to be successful. Is that really true? Have a look at this one. What is it that you really want? You have to first understand that the 20% here of an iceberg where the water sits is just your conscious mind. It's what you hear right now and what you can think of at present. But what's happening here is 80%. And most people don't understand that they have to do this first and everything else falls into place. The 20%, what is that? Have a look at this graph. That's when people say, I want a business, I need traffic, I want money. And that's why they continue to hustle. You know, you have people who always work on their job and always try to make it in the online world. But then they fall back onto their jobs and say it doesn't work. That's because they are working from this 20% above the water. Our mind has been created in a very specific way. The subconscious mind has been filled with information from your childhood, from school, from your parents, from your environments. And that happens between you being born and 12 years of age. It happens automatically. You're not fully aware of it. All you know later is that you have an automated way of doing things. And it shows up in the relationships you have. It shows up in the bank account. It shows up in every area of your life. That's this 80% here. And today what we are doing is we are going to work out the 80%. Because what you tell your mind, even though you are maybe 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 plus, it doesn't matter. Whatever has been in there regarding online success or making money online, today we are going to program it. And how are we doing this? Well, as you see here, I have written out a goal. Your number here, your numbers here for the specific goals will be different. This is just an example. So what you need to do is to just think, really deeply think, what do you really want? You don't want a business. How do you know that you don't want a business? Well, it happens inside of you. You just feel, it's very simple to do. I know there is a lot of talk about manifestation and all these very fancy words, but the mind is very simple. You just have to give it a goal and it will go after that very precisely. It will find things around you to fulfill the goal that you told your mind to look for. It's very simple. Whatever you tell yourself, the goal that you have, you can write it out or tell yourself, it will go for that goal. And if you think about that goal daily, you will end up getting that goal. Same as when you said to yourself, I will drink coffee or tea, or whatever your favorite drink is in the morning, you're doing it automatically. That's the way to do it in business. You can also call it imagination, fantasy, subconscious mind. It's the 80%. When you have the exact number, the exact road, the exact suburb, the exact town and the exact country in your GPS, you will end up at that goal. As you're traveling, let's say you're 500 kilometers away from that target destination, you probably only see 200, 300 meters in front of you. When you get the 300 meters there, then you will see the next 300 meters. And it's the same with this, but you will continuously have the exact address in your GPS. Your mind works exactly the same way. So you have to have a very specific number for each goal. What you need to do is go inside of you, go here, and very simply just say, what is the home that I want to have? Stop the thought of, I can't afford it. Stop that thought. Suspend your belief. This is irrelevant because the mind can be programmed for anything you really want. Remember that, what you really, really, really want. Go inside and tell yourself, what is the home that I really, really, really want? What does it look like? Is it 1 story, 2 stories, 3 stories? Is it square? Is it, just very precise? Find pictures, find the exact address, number of the road, the house number of the road where you want to live in, the suburb you want to live in, the town you want to live in, the city you want to live in, or the acreage you want. Be very precise with the colors, with the interior design, with the exterior design, with the landscaping, with the neighbors you want, with, if you have children, what kind of school you want your child to go. Be very, very specific. But each time you decide something, you have to feel it. You have to feel, is this really what I want? And you know how you can feel it? when it tells you, oh, this feels so amazing, I can breathe, and it calms you down, when you feel calm about it, about that particular wish you have, that's when you know that it's really what you want. So do it for each of these things. Here we have the home, we have the car. I have to get my glasses. So you have the home. Let's say the home costs you $1 million. You have to calculate it by or divide it by 12, so you get the monthly number. So whatever that house that you are deciding you want, or maybe you want to buy just a plot of land and build it yourself, whatever it is, calculate how much it is and then divide it by 12, because you want a monthly number here. So I've just chosen a number, let's say it's $1 million a year, so that would make 80,000 per month for a home, your dream home, what you really want. Please, this video is only about what you really, really want. Remember, you can program your mind. That's the GPS. You're telling the GPS exactly where to go to. Forget about manifestations and all that complicated stuff. This is very simple. Your mind is simple. What you tell it every single day, what you look at it every single day in your mind's eye, you will achieve. Remember, your mind is made for achievement. Then you go with the car. Exact. Be very exact. Color, interior, exterior, tires, everything. What model, what make, everything. Be very precise, very precise. I've chosen 12,500 here per month. Then insurance, we all need it. Utilities, other bills, you know, things that can come up. Vacation, you know, it's exact. Be exact. Where do you want to travel? First class, business class, economy plus? Do you want to travel for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months? How many people do you want to go with? Be very, very precise. And always remember, does it feel good? If it doesn't feel good, don't be stingy in your wishful thinking. Don't be stingy with what you really, really want, because that is what you feel you deserve. You really, truly can have those things because you're putting it into the GPS. If you don't do this, you won't be able to achieve your financial goals. Trust those business owners who have gone through this process. If this is not clear, you will have a very, very, very hard time to do the 20% of technical stuff that is part of an online business. But remember, it's only 20%. This is 80%. You've already done 80% of the work when you do this. So then you continue with kids' education if you have children or grandchildren. If you want to have something for them, maybe build them a home or leave the money behind. But be very specific with that as well. Clothing, how do you want to wear? What do you want to wear? Luxury items and entertainment, food, maybe eating out if you prefer that. Some people don't like that. Do you like organic food? Do you like vegan, vegetarian? Do you like a lot of meat? Whatever. Be very, very specific. And then you get to a total amount. In this example, because I don't know what your desires are and what you really, really want. This is just an example, so the total here would be 119,500 per month. When you have that and you tell your mind, you look at this, please have this. I have this for myself as well. I have that in a file of facts, very precise numbers for myself, very precise pictures. I've started this years ago, and I have found the things that I really want or wanted at that time. And I have revisited this because it changes with time as well, what you really wish. You realize things, but once you start doing this, your mind automatically goes for, where can I find? This is how I found a very simple business. One business is enough, one idea is enough to give you the lifestyle that you truly, truly want for yourself and for your family. Please go after the 80% of your imagination that feeds your subconsciousness, and you put in the GPS the exact destination for each one of those goals you have, and you will get there. I hope this has given you a really good overview of how to start your financial success. Remember, do the 80% now, and that is the GPS that will guide you exactly to the how and when. So below in the description, you can go to the complete 7 steps for financial freedom. It's a course that's in depth, that goes more into detail of how you can do this. I can really suggest you doing it because that is what has helped me in my business and in fulfilling what I wanted for myself and for my family. So I can really suggest for you to check it out. You can sign up, and it's a free course. You will hear things that will blow your mind. I wish you all the best, and thanks for watching.